Now I'm using my laptop for the part 2 of our submission process. So when you log in, let's go back. So here's my profile again. I'll be able to see in the website my previous searches. And then also, if you scroll down, you'll be able to find your information of your previous applications. Once you save your file, you'll be able to continue writing, and then it will go back to where you stopped. So I'm showing, I hope you can see it clearly. What I'm showing you now, it's more of the content from final confirmation once you've inserted everything, to like including with the picture, the course, the language abilities, your high school information. If you've taken associate degree and you want to proceed to bachelor's degree, this is where you'll be able to find. And then the information, technically it's more of a copy of your form 1. The most interesting part is actually the personal statement and study plan, which I'll share more information to you. So for the submission of documents, again, recommenders information. This is for the recommendation letter, proof of citizenship, the apostille documents. Same thing, high school graduation certificate, apostille document. You notice here there is a certificate of expected graduation. If you are graduating December 31 or earlier, it's okay. Your grade, high school, apostille as well. These two are more related if you completed associate degree. And then proof of overseas Korean document. If you are an overseas Korean applicant, there are several slots for you. Proof of Korean citizenship renunciation. If you're a Korean abroad but you renounce your citizenship, you can still apply to the scholarship program. And then proof of Korean War veteran descendant, if you're a descendant of a Korean War veteran. Topic scores and English proficiency tests are also required. Also indicated here. If you have them, submit them, but they're not required. Copy of awards and certificates, just copy. And then your passport, also a copy of it. Once you're finished with that, you can actually click send. So let's go to the medical assessment. These are more of you doing the assessment. If you know you have them, indicate them. But if you don't have them, just say no. So let's go now to the interesting part, which is the personal statement and study plan. Study plan? Oh my goodness. While we're there, let's see this language abilities first. Again, this is the breakdown. Earlier, it was the summary, but now this is what you will be able to find. You have topic level score, indicate here that you're allowing them to do the verification of your document. High school, if you see something with red, check this part is required. So with asterisk, these are required information. So not everyone has an associate degree, so it's not a required information. This one is quite critical, a lot if you're asking about it. The best way for you to get the conversion is through the 100% scale. This is the easiest. And then again, if you want to convert on your own, they have a stipulation here. It must be confirmed by the school. You have to ask them for signature. And then here are the grades per year based on what year are you using. High school grades are you using? It should be indicated here. And then if you received scholarship from Korean government or institution, because a part of the Global Degree Scholarship Program, you're not allowed to apply anymore if you are previous GKS awardee. Especially, for example, you got your undergraduate now and then you want to study for master's PhD, you cannot apply anymore. If you visited Korea, just minor information. For the personal statement, here's the thing. So please type in Korean or in English. Essay must be within 3,000 characters for Korean, 5,000 characters for English, and you may include the following information: the motivation, your educational background, the significant experience, person or events that have significant influence to you, and so on. It has a limit of 5,000 words. Seriously. So from previous years, they during my time it was that one page. So I think it was okay back then. It fits the 5,000 word limit. But now they changed it to 2 pages last time. So maximum of 2 pages. But now they're limiting it to 5,000 words. No. 5,000 characters, not words. Take note of that. The limit is 5,000 characters, letters, including space, enter, and then the exclamation points, the question marks, the points, and such. So you have to make sure to simplify your essay writing now. So for the study plan, this is where it gets interesting now. 5,000 characters as well, but you see here, let me zoom it. So language study plan is 5,000 characters. Goal of study and study plan is also another 5,000 characters maximum. And then future plan for after the study is also 5,000 characters. Now I think in terms of the page limit, the 3 pages for your personal statement and statement of purpose, the study plan part, it's still almost the same. However, with this setup, you cannot do what I did or what I recommended before, creating tables, graphs, creating such organized method. With this kind of essay writing, they just want you to make sentences and paragraphs. You can try using bullet points, but again, imagine one bullet point is already a character. Then you want to put a space on after it and then write your sentence and then enter another character. If you want to save your character's allocation, do it properly this time. This is a trial and error part for the side of the GKS and IIED, and it's kind of interesting how they'll be able to do this and move forward with this. But that's the case now. Forward with the Form 4, which is the recommendation letter. You'll see here, they don't need the actual recommendation letter, just need the information. You just have to add the information about them. And then this part also, the proof of citizenship, everything you just have to add the PDF file. That's the best of what you can do. And then after submitting everything, you have to click next. Again, if you cannot finish the application within the day, you always have to click this button just to make sure. So here are my thoughts. The Global Career Scholarship Program Undergraduate Studies is the trial stage. They want to try limiting the number of characters to 5,000 for English, 3,000 for Korean characters. And then they want to make sure that for the study plan, you are able to explain briefly but pin the point when it comes to your language study plan, your goal of study and study plan for your major, and your future plan after study. So what you can do now. First, check your essays, the character count, not the word, character count, and make sure it is within the 5,000 limit. If you can try to remove paragraph, never compensate the format. Make sure you still follow the proper spacing between paragraphs and such. But again, we're working on with a 5,000 letter character limit, so that's something that you have to work on. If you want to learn more about the scholarship program, probably learn more about how to effectively write your essays, study plan, I have a paid subscription available in my bio. It's just under the YouTube video link, subscription. You can join there and shoot a message. I'll be able to help you strategize and provide more clarity when it comes to everything here. But I hope you're following this part 2 as well as the part 1, because these things are connected. Till then, bye bye.